Forspoken was supposed to come out, I think, in the fall. And I
Yeah.
wonder if they said it was delayed for strategic reasons. Does that mean they're afraid it was about to get like gulfed up by God of
I,
War and Callisto Protocol?
yeah, I believe they probably definitely did something like that for that reason. They pulled a Saints Row move. Because if you remember with Saints Row, which is it's right around the corner now. Because remember they were supposed to
Yeah.
come out early, and they dodged their bullet, and now they're getting ready to come out. And then there was also the whole situation with people not liking how it looked. I didn't really like how it looked, but like that's set to come out this next month if I remember correctly. And then Forspoken is set to come out next year. What was the window for Forspoken? You know?
Oh, I do not remember. I believe it was, and I can look that up now actually.
It's definitely in the first quarter if I remember correctly. But
Uh
I don't want to be negative on it.
January. Yep.
January, yeah, so that's not too bad. They would just miss the mark a little bit, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not really a game that I think I really wanted to play. It did look flashy, all of the projectiles and stuff with the magic,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
I
the
still
way I
remember that gameplay though. That gameplay that they took down, I still remember it. It looked hilarious. There was some snubs, the zombie looking arms thing going on with that one thing that was trying to come near him. It looked
yeah.
hilarious. I don't know, but
With the powers and everything and the magic,
yeah,
it does look. It's something that interests me because I like superhero games that aren't like focused on your main
right.
superheroes as well. So like the Infamous series or Prototype or interested in getting that Ghostwire Tokyo game. So
Okay.
this reminded me of like falling under those categories. But some of that gameplay footage was rough. It was rough for sure.
It was just funny looking. Like I remember she was just running in this big circle and was just kind of shooting projectiles, and eventually
Yep.
some of the enemies got close enough, and the one of them just threw his arms out. It was just kind of, it was almost like a mummy or something. He was trying to run towards her. I was just like, yo, what is that? The world did
Yeah.
look a little empty. It did feel a little empty, and the voice acting was another thing. I remember the voice acting just didn't like, it didn't fit the setting that they were
Right.
in. Like they were, it just seemed like the actress was kind of just reading the lines, going through the motion, but you could hear that it sounded like she was just reading it. While when you're watching the footage, she's running. You know, you don't hear running, you don't hear tired in her voice, you don't hear any of that.
Right.
And
Which I don't
so
know if you ever noticed it, but Spider Man is really good at that.
I was gonna
Uh,
mention, yeah, they
yeah.
recorded it both ways in case she was web swinging or not. And
Yep.
so yeah, I think it looks like they were doing. To me, it looked like they were doing something similar to the Hogwarts game, where they have like the magic thing going on, but they created a new IP with it, and it's not a licensed
Right.
product. But it's like I would choose the Harry Potter one. That was if I had to come down to it, just because it seemed like that one looked a little better to me.
Same.
This one just has some
Oh
more action kind of thing going on, and it was very, very pretty and shiny with the visuals when
yeah.
they put that other trailer together, where it just looked like there was projectiles coming. But I just remember the goofiness of like she was talking to her bracelet. The bracelet had a voice. It's just like I don't know, but
Yeah. Now I will say I don't know how strategic it is to
mhm.
move it. Like I don't feel like somebody was like, "Dang, I was ready for Forspoken, but whoop, God of War's coming out." Like I don't think anyone was gonna not be able to get it because they went for God of War. I don't think those were like I can only choose between one. I feel
Right.
like the people who are gonna get Forspoken will be able to still pick it up. And with a lot of games getting pushed to next year, that's like to be a lot more competition. Uh, so I
I
don't like. It's like I don't know if you would want to like. I feel like this year is the year you want to get your game out, but
I will say though, when if it really came down to it, if you had to choose where you would spend the $70, you would probably pick God of War over
oh,
Forspoken.
absolutely, Hands
But
down,
I
hands down.
don't know. I don't know if that was the initial. If they were gonna come out like right around the same time, but
Right.
at the same time, I would also pick Callisto Protocol before I picked it too. It's like
That
if it was
so
closer
that
there.
might be more of a competition, and yeah, same.
But you know what? I'm gonna be controversial for a second, and I know this might make somebody mad. I probably would pick the Saints Row over Forspoken. I'm gonna be honest.
Really,
I probably would.
really,
I just didn't
I
like
didn't
it.
expect you
I
to
just
say
didn't
that.
really like it. But I have history with Saints Row, and I was like, okay, once I get over some of the goofiness of the characters, I still got to pick my own character, and I can still play in the game, and I can still like I know what I'm expecting with Saints Row. But I don't know. Forspoken don't seem. It just don't seem like my kind of game. I'm not gonna bury it. I think it's still gonna hit for some people, but yeah, I would have
I'll definitely
picked. I
try
would
it
have picked
out
them other ones.
eventually.
Yeah.
I don't
Um.
know if it'll be like a day one buy, but it's something I definitely will. I definitely have it in the plans as of now to try out, unless it comes out and everybody's like it's unplayable, it's buggy, it don't work, all that other stuff.
I mean,
But it is a game on my list to for sure try at some point.
it is a AAA game. It was AAA development. It just doesn't feel like it to me. It doesn't feel main event to me. That's the only thing. But yeah, I would pick Callisto over it. I would pick God of War over it, and I would pick Saints Row over it as well.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but I am going to still play it. I'm not going to sit
Yeah.
here and act like I'm not going to play it. I will play it. It's just not going to be day one, just for me. But maybe it will be for someone else out there. But I think that's all we can say on it. I don't know what else you want to say on it, but
That's it for that.